The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
It's familiar, but not too familiar, but not too not familiar. It's a new craze. Hey, good girls, do you wanna just say, hey, I wanna? Just say, hey, I wanna.
Hello and welcome to My Brother, Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
I'm your middleest brother, Travis McElroy.
I'm your baby brother, Griffin McElroy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Brave Fever here at My Brother, Me.
Movie that comes out, every movie that reaches a certain box office gross and Rotten Tomatoes rating.
Travis has seen the film. He won't stop talking about it. Travis, give us your review of Brave, the new hit from Disney's, McDonald's, Pixar's.
I'm glad you asked, Justin. Let me break it down for you. So there's this red hair girl, right? And she's sick of being a girl because it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, and no, in the context of the movie, I don't think that's in real life, but she's like living in like 10th century Scotland, so they want to like burn her for being a woman.
Good to be a dude back then.
Yeah, so great. Everybody loved dudes. So they're like, oh, you're a girl, we're going to burn you, right? Because she's a witch, obviously. And so then, because she's got red hair, and so then she like throws it back in their face, and she's like, fine, then I'll be a witch. And so she turns her brothers into bears, and then she rides a horse for a while, and then she's at the Stonehenge, and she does some magic, and all of a sudden, Wally is there.
Now,
and they're hanging out.
Let me interrupt you.
Now wait.
And they're trying to find Nemo, right?
Can I interrupt you for a second, please?
Yes.
That's exactly right. I haven't seen the film, but I read the official review in the Christian Science Monitor, and that is word for word witchcraft and bears.
Yep. I did read the original script leak on coolnews.com, and it was there. So
isn't it kind of cool? This is the name of that website.
This is perhaps cool.
Hey, Neato. Neato.com.
Take this in. As you've probably guessed, this is an advice show. Primarily, not just advising you on which cinema that you should take in, although that's obviously an important role that we play here. It's one of our facets. Predominantly, we give advice on life's little road bumps, life's little stumblers,
life's little polyps.
Life's stumblers too, still stumbling.
Life's little fiddly farts.
Life's
little sharding.
Okay.
Well,
people need advice after that kind of event.
No. Hey, I'm a nail biter.
Where's the closest door?
Okay.
All right.
I'm a nail biter.
Along came Polly, everyone.
Classic. Next up, Travis talks about some Indian food he had, and now it's upsetting his tummy.
Hey, you got a ferret? You fucking asshole.
I'm a nail biter. I'm not proud of it, but it's true. I never do the deed in public, but it can still be embarrassing when people notice my nails. My girlfriend is also not so much a fan of this habit, and is always encouraging me to stop. I am meeting her family next month, and I want to have it under control before I meet them. How do I kill this habit that has had some 20-something years of reinforcement? That's from Nom 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 in Denver.
It's Nom Nom Nom. Nom Nom Nom.
Are you eating them?
Yeah. Oh, are you consuming your nails for power?
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's a lot of empty calories.
Yeah. No, you have to cut your nails so that you can use them to clean your teeth.
Didn't Gwen Stefani Didn't Gwen Stefani have to get her stomach pumped because she had like 30 pounds of nails? Like down
she was
there?
eating other people's fingernails.
Don't just fucking spread lies around.
It was either nails or semen.
It was either nails or semen or heroin.
She had 30 pounds of semen nails?
Yeah.
She had 30 pounds of something in her stomach. And it might have been semen or maybe nails, but maybe heroin.
No doubt.
What I've always heard that people do is like put like Tabasco sauce or like red pepper or something on your nails to stop from biting them. Can you imagine forgetting and going to like scratch an itch on your eye or something?
Or jerk off your penis.
And all of a sudden you have to kill yourself because your penis is on fire.
Yeah.
I'm not a good I'm perhaps not the best person to be advising this because I still occasionally do. I think in the grand scope of habits, it's not that bad of a one.
As long as you keep your nails clean.
Yeah.
But
If
you,
you're like-
you physically can't do that. That's physically impossible unless
I am actually constantly scraping from under my nails.
Yeah,
Usually with
what
a
are you
pocket knife,
scraping?
which is
What-
horrifying for people.
Yeah. Your filing and picking habits are awful because I know that pocket knife isn't cauterized. Like you're getting, it's so much germs up in there. You know,
All
it's
the
so much
germs.
germs, and you're just getting those in your mouth, and then you're eating them and swallowing them, and you're gonna get polyps.
Now
How do
let me
you
throw
stop,
this out.
though? That's a question. Like, how do you
Well,
stop?
I have a counter suggestion.
Okay,
Rather
good.
than stopping, if your
Okay.
fear is people noticing them, come up with a story for why your nails look like that, and tell them you're really into power sanding.
Okay,
And
that's
you
a
keep getting your nails too close to the belt sander.
sure.
It happens to me all the time, guys.
Sure.
And then people will think you're a noble carpenter.
Are you saying the problem is not that he bites his nails in front of people?
It's
that later.
he has unsightly nails.
It's an
That could-
image problem.
So just go to the manicurist. Get them. That could be okay. Let me hit you with this. Why don't you go to a manicurist? Go every week and have them just like get a great look, and then you'll think to yourself like, I can't bite these nails. I paid so much for these.
That's
it
a
has
good-
to be a
yeah.
really expensive manicure, by the way.
Do you think that they make like edible press-on nails?
Like
just nails.
the hit SNL sketch corn chip nail tips. Is that what you're talking about right now?
No, I wasn't. Oh, start putting some bugles on your fingers.
Okay, if you put bugles on your fingers.
How is that not a temporary fucking fix? Bugles ain't.
You gotta have a
permanent.
lot of fucking bugles.
I wish bugles were permanent. I wish that instead of cartilage, I had bugle bone. I wish I had bugle bone.
That's actually one of the curses that the red-haired witch does in Brave. She gives somebody
the old
permanent bugles.
the old boogie woogie bugle bones from Company B. You know.
I think that the main problem with bugle nails is that at the end of it, you will just have perfectly seasoned nails, delightful and playful even in their piquant tastes. They have a Southwest flavor that you're sure to enjoy. You're gonna have to fight the rest of the family off to get to these nails.
Let me
They
throw
are
this
gonna
out
be-
as a way to stop doing it. Here's my suggestion: stop doing it. Just like cold turkey, just don't do it anymore.
That's good. Is this hypnosis? I've heard about this.
Well, I'm saying, like, what is there other, like, you could put super glue on your nails and make them taste really nasty, but, like, anything you do is going to be so remarkably unpleasant.
This is just
stop
like being on a
doing
show
it.
with Dr. Drew. It's great.
Dr. Dre's his all of his shows about self-help.
Now, Travis,
Put down the fucking sandwich.
what if I wanted to quit heroin, Travis? What would you suggest?
Fucking stop it.
Yeah.
Right, just not doing
You're
it.
better than that.
Sure.
Aren't you?
Oh.
Could have fooled me.
Oh man, it's kind of like your tone of voice is a little more Hulk Hogan though. It's sort of like having Hulk Hogan as my mentor.
It kind of swings
brother.
it swings from, like, tough love to, like, I hate you love.
Yeah.
Right. You only have two settings.
It's just a good thing that Travis doesn't have any bad habits because who would be around to remedy them if not himself? You know what I
Sometimes
mean?
I just, like, stare in the mirror and I'm just like, stop it.
Yeah, but you're
And I
not
start crying.
and you're not addressing anything because you're a perfect man.
Yeah.
You're
Honestly,
trying to-
I'm worried I'm being too perfect. Like,
Yeah.
I fear that it alienates others.
It
You're
does.
just worried about if it's hurting your self-esteem that you can't quit this habit, think of all of the habits that you are simultaneously quitting. Like, think of all the things that you're not doing in that moment that other people with addictions are definitely doing. Like, you might be biting your nails, but at that exact moment, you're not smoking, you're not whoring.
30 pounds of nails in the tummy. That's how is that? That's the worst.
That's what Don't Speak's about. Yeah,
Don't
about the
speak,
time that she.
I'm busy eating fingernails.
You know the sweet maraca solo in that song? It's not a maraca.
It's not a
It's your tummy.
Her tummy has become hardened and gourd-like from all the nails.
There's just little points poking out from the edges. Like, oh, don't mind that. Ooh. Is it possible that you could start doing, like, an even worse habit? And then when your girlfriend's like, you need to stop firing your gun in the house, you can be like, well, I guess I could go back to biting my fingernails.
Yeah.
She'll be like, yeah, do that.
I like that. Make her be happy about this bad habit you have. Gwen Stefani had a baby. Can you imagine being in a stomach that also is adjacent to 30 pounds? It's like living with a giant pine cone in your house.
She was
It's a
eating
nightmare.
fingernails for 2.
Oh, sorry.
He came out with a taste.
I love it.
That kid came out with fucking antlers.
Poor Gwen.
Poor Gwen Stefani. Alternate suggestion: dip your nails in poison. How?
Yep.
That's like the pain box from Dune. Like you gotta keep it ever present in your mind because poisonous nails are the mind killer. I guess
And it's like a 0 strike policy.
yeah.
Right.
Well, I guess you get the one strike,
1 strike, you're out.
but then that's it. Yeah.
Best bet is honestly just to cut them with nail clippers and then
Real
give it a
funny,
chance.
Justin.
Sorry.
Oh, bring in some more chuggles. Back up the chug. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay.
Just dump that load of chuggles right over here.
What if you just cut them? Wait, hold on. Wait. You didn't let me finish. This you didn't let me finish. The scissors
Oh.
are pickles. Damn it.
You really pulled out of that nosedive in the last second. Good work, Baloo the bear.
How about a Yahoo?
He's the only trick pilot I could think of,
How
you guys.
about a Yahoo?
Yeah.
Hold on. No, yeah, he is. Sully Sullenberg. Nah, fuck it. He is the only trick pilot. Yaz Cruz sent this one in. Thanks, Yaz. It's by Yahoo Answers user, an American asshole who asks, Yahoo Answers needs to tighten up their naming policy. I don't want my kids seeing that. An American asshole asks, are fat people easier to hunt? Like fat criminals when they do wrong and the cops are after them.
But
I
there's
mean-
no context for why he needs to know this?
Maybe he's trying to get his life in order, and he's trying to find like a bunch of good reasons to get real fit and healthy.
I need to pick a scapegoat. Should I pick someone fat? And the answer is yes.
You're saying that
always.
he should have fatter friends in case they get
No,
shipwrecked.
fatter accomplices.
Okay, or it could also be like a General Zaroff situation. We could be dealing with a most dangerous game, and then you do want fatty shipmates.
You should always have fatty shipmates.
They're good luck.
That's
sea.
to eat them.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different ways in which having a fatty shipmate could help.
Right.
Off the top of my head, eating them.
Okay.
If they die, flotation devices.
Yeah.
They're just, usually they're in better spirits.
Super fuckable.
Oh, yeah.
When the sea madness sets in.
You're not gonna run out of places. Let's just put it that way. To put it.
Oh.
To qualify, he means like the rolls and folds and what. No.
Yeah, you're not gonna run short on places to get ready. You'll find places they didn't know they had.
No.
Now, Griffin, when you picked this question,
Yeah.
is this where you saw it going?
I thought we might be able to make an argument that they
For
are,
why
that
fat
they
people
are.
will be harder to hunt?
You see in like fucking movies all the time, when shit goes rough, who's the first ones against the wall and or floor? The fats. And I feel like movies portray them and like they can't run as fast as a skinny, which I don't even know if that's true because they got so much inertia, right?
Yeah, they'll run into a mountainside and just go 10 or 12 feet deep. Just
So
like
you're saying if you cut through all the Hollywood bullshit in Jurassic Park, Jeff Goldblum dead, Wayne Knight out of there.
Yeah.
He's safe.
Wayne Knight
safe.
escapes. Wayne Knight floats away on a river of mud into freedom.
While Jeff Goldblum wafts in the
Jeff
breeze.
Goldblum, a breeze catches him, pulls him into the Velociraptor pit.
you know
He's torn
that
apart.
you know that he actually Wayne Knight's character in Jurassic Park left the island, floated all the way to Manhattan, started a life as a living next to Jerry Seinfeld. Now they say to him the first day, they go and they knock on the door and it says, "Hello, last name for the person living here," and he says, "Well, I'm a new man." He said, Newman.
Oh,
That's how he picked
It's
the
a
name.
prequel.
It's all
Because it's a
part of-
prequel. Jurassic
Just-
Park
can
is a
you expl-
prequel.
Can you explain to me how Space Jam fits in the Wayneverse? Where in Wayne canon does Space Jam fit in?
I don't want to give Wayne Knight a big head in telling him that there is an entire verse
Because if
based
you did
around-
that, then his head would be in proportion to his body,
rest
which
of
would
his-
just be
His
too out of the
sickening
ordinary.
fucking body, Wayne Knight. Lose some pounds. It's gross to look at you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, a professional listener of our show, Wayne Knight.
in Space Jam, Wayne Knight schools Michael Jordan, MJ, I call him, in in How to Dunk.
Okay.
I was just Googling for more information about this,
Now-
and the only YouTube clip I found that popped up is labeled this. I shit you not. Michelle Jourdain is having a Space Jam. .wmv. Michelle Jourdain is having a Space Jam. I'm not sure that.
Yo,
that
guys,
is-
I was
that
having a Space Jam last night.
Oh man. Do you buy into the split timeline Wayne Knightiverse theory, or
Well, there's the different canons.
because there's in one reality he travels back in time after he dies at the end of Space Jam, and then
That's
there's
the O canon. That's the original canon.
and then there's the one where he goes on living his life as
That's the
whatever his profession was in Space Jam.
that's the teacher
Apparently
canon.
Professional jamologist.
Profession jamology.
I think fat people would not be easier to hunt. I think that if I had to, I think if I was a bloodthirsty jungle hunter, or maybe I was on the desert plains and I was hunting a man, and I had to choose between a slim good body and a fatty Arbuckle.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would go slim good body every time.
There's no pride in it, you know. There's
It's not a matter of. I'm thinking about the difficulty kill or be killed rating, not how am I gonna feel after I skin and wear Wayne Knight, you know?
You're gonna feel great. You're gonna have
You're
a
gonna
loose,
feel
breathable
Well, yeah,
fabric.
because his skin really breathes. You know,
Yeah, it's gonna be,
airy, light on your skin. It'll be nice.
Unfortunately,
really
it
nice to
breathes
wear
like
Wayne
this.
The other thing that aids fat people when they're being hunted is that you might see them at the beginning and think it's like Hunger Games. You'll see him at the beginning of the hunt and think, "Oh, I'll come back for him." You know,
I see what you're saying.
I'll find him later. No danger there. So I think you might forget where you left him.
But
I guess is what I'm saying.
I think we should just not hunt. I'm going to go out on a bold stance here and say we should not hunt people.
that's not a bad policy.
I think
not
just, I mean, it took me a lot of trial and error to come to. I didn't just like wake up one morning and know it. So I'm just passing on to you guys my wealth of experience and say, listen, it's a mistake. Don't hunt
people, except for
No.
Wayne Knight, because like I have tried to get that dude on a health track to wellness. It's Griffin McElroy's Health Track to Wellness, the program. Travis, you were on that for a while.
I was.
You know
I
what I'm
lost
talking-
163 pounds.
Yeah, and I've been pursuing Wayne Knight to really get off his duff and do something for him, you know, make himself feel good. Nothing is working, so I'm gonna need
If anyone knows Wayne Knight, could you put him in contact with Griffin, please?
or just fucking start hunting him down. Hard target. Soft target. Starring Wayne Knight.
Speaking of the art of film, let's talk about independent film channel. It's got a new show called Comedy Bang Bang. Comes on every Friday at 10 p.m. on the East Coast, 9 Central. It's an absurd half-hour comedy show, but it only looks like a talk show. Don't be confused. It's comedy so nice. They banged it twice. They got amazing guests, biggest names in comedy. They got Reggie Watts, hosted by Scott Aukerman. It's based on the hit podcast, but it's a good version of something on the internet, not like the TV show they made about stuff my dad said or things my dad tweeted.
Thank you.
It's a good version of
My
that.
kids
So-
listen to this show, so if we can cut down on the cursing.
So tune into that every Friday, 10 p.m. IFC, Comedy Bang Bang. Hey, over the past few years, I've picked up quite a few stickers / decals at various concerts, restaurants, bars, etc. My problem is I can't seem to find the appropriate place to display my collection. I feel like I've outgrown putting them on my car, but I do like having them around. Where could I put them that won't seem too immature or douchebaggish? That's from Decal Dilemma in Florida. I have a good answer for this.
Okay.
My boss and your boss, Chris Grant, he puts his stickers on his vacuum cleaner. It turns it into
Really?
it turns cleaning time into rock and roll time. Makes it fun for everybody. Got lots of pizzazz, and you're excited about cleaning because it's got you got a fun vacuum cleaner. It's got lots of fun stickers on it, and it's not like it's a decoration. Nobody expects it to look cool. You just put stickers all over your vacuum cleaner.
I have such a problem with this. I have a bunch of cool stickers, and I just don't. I think I'm just constantly thinking about an item that I own, its resale value,
Right.
anything like a computer or a vacuum cleaner or an iPad or an automobile. I would never put a bumper sticker on a car. Would never do it because I feel like if I put it on there, that's like 15 to 2K.
Can I tell you guys a little story?
Yeah.
I own a green Foot Locker, a green chest that I've had since I was 18. So I've had it for 10 years.
Used to be a lot of porn and incense
So much
in
porn,
that thing.
all the porn. And because of the length of time I've had it, and the permanence of stickers, that chest still proclaims my love for Jason Mraz.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's my main problem with stickers, is because 19-year-old Travis doesn't know jack shit about anything that's cool. And I don't want 28-year-old Travis to have to deal with the repercussions of his usage of stickers.
To be fair, he didn't have the beard back then.
Yeah.
He was not nearly as crunchy as he is now.
He's hyper crunchy.
He's become just the crunchiest dude.
You know, you can throw that trunk in the river. You know that, right?
No, it's still a good trunk, and now it's a heirloom. I'm gonna give it to my kids.
I don't think your kids are gonna want to inherit.
Dad,
your
Jason
Scotty
Mraz
Rao.
fucking sucks. We all. You've got an in excess.
I'm 10, and I know he's jack shit bullshit.
You've got an in excess sticker on here. You're 28. You're not 66.
That I will say is the other sad thing. There's only one sticker on the chest.
You
It's
are
Jason
fucking
It's
kidding
not like
me.
there's a huge collection of stickers.
You put on a Jason Mraz sticker, and we're like, done.
No, I was
This
like,
trunk's-
this will begin.
this
like,
trunk
an
is
art
ready.
Installation.
Ready to go.
With all the artists I ever really love, I'm gonna add him to this trunk. And it turned out he did do exactly just that. I mean, he just never found anybody else he liked.
There's
God bless
no
him.
one ever as good as old JM.
Mr. MR.
That's what I
did.
call him.
I did like his first CD for whatever it's worth. I thought
Oh,
he had
his live at Java Joe stuff was brilliant. But then, like, what the fuck was the rest of that shit?
I like that one.
Jason.
I like that one song. It's like Saba Buddha Baba Scooba Baba. Scaba Buddha Baba. You know the song I'm talking about?
I do, actually. The Dream Life of Mr. Rand McNally is
Fuck.
the name of that song. I was a huge fan. You guys want to know the sad truth? With both him and Dave Matthews, I'd still hang out with him in a heartbeat if I got the opportunity.
Yeah, you guys could compare like fisherman's hats.
Hey, those are some really nice Sanux. Where did you get those? Oh,
Now-
on the internet.
With your light gingham shirt, how many buttons down do you go? Because we're basically the trendsetters in this department.
Gingham shirts.
Scap.
I did like his live CD. Now that you mentioned that.
You
Fuck.
fucking assholes.
That was like mind control. They played it at the Borders all the time.
It was so fucking good.
When I was working there, I played it 24 hours a day. I could probably do all the lyrics.
Could you do like a scrapbook of stickers?
I mean, that's
Ooh.
sort of what scrapbooks are, from what I understand.
So that way, like, you can display your cool stickers.
But that
if
feels
someone comes over.
disingenuous, doesn't it? Like, I have a sweet Max Fun sticker that I got Max Fun Con, and I'm I'm a huge Max Fun supporter. But I don't want to put it on my car, because what if I want to sell my car? But I don't want to just put it in a book, because then it's like, here's a book of stickers I'm ashamed of, is what it seems.
What if?
That is worse, because it's like I didn't want anything to happen to these stickers I have.
Yeah.
What? And please
They're gonna
tell
be
me,
worth something someday.
please tell me the conversation you're having. We're like, actually, did you want to check out a book of stickers I have?
You know, I actually have a quick and convenient way to convey to you everything you need to know about me.
If you want to know everything
Just
I'm
flip through the
into,
book.
we could talk about it, but that'd be too exasperating.
God damn it! You know what I'm thinking though? Like honestly, That's all Facebook is.
Yeah.
It's just
True.
a digital version of like, do you want to sit down for a few hours and look through all the stickers I have? These are all my
Here's
stickers.
some stickers, some pictures of me and my friends, and just some things I've written under a list that says things I like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you have a sticker collection, you're gonna die alone.
Travis, if you don't change your Facebook banner image to like some Jason Mraz album art before this episode gets published, I'll never forgive you.
Fair
I'm gonna send everybody your Facebook and make them look.
Okay. Could you do like, okay, let me throw this out, because if your worry is like looking mature and adult, do a collage like you would on anything else, but like frame it under glass.
See, that's what's fucked. I have so many posters, and I
Yeah.
really like my posters, and they're just basically huge rectangular unsticky stickers, right? That are more expensive than stickers are usually, and you can't
Right.
put them in a car because it would.
Whoa, slow down, brainstorm. Put the stickers on the posters.
On the back. And
Then
then
there-
it's like a hidden map, and you flip it over and someone goes, oh, he really liked Jason Mraz.
Yeah, it's a map through your life.
Think about it.
What am I gonna do with these pogs though?
That's the question. I've got all these Flintstones jelly jars. Where am I supposed to put these?
I have 2,000 to 3,000 snap bracelets. Got a whole room. Keep them. I used to be my sneaker snapper room, but I eBayed all them.
Oh,
And
you
then I-
eBayed your sneaker snappers?
eBayed my sneaks.
And,
my snaps.
Nice thing about Beanie Babies, that value's never gonna go down.
Is it?
I've got
Is it
all of
not?
these pizza-shaped discs left over from my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sewer boat.
Right.
Just the discs. I got rid of the boat. But I've probably got 150 of them.
Right, different years, different the ones with like he'll if you come over to Travis's house, he's like come into the pizza disc room, and he's showing you like the ones with small factory imperfections and that kind
And
of
basically,
thing.
all I did was I just stapled them to the wall directly.
Yeah, there's no furniture in the room. There's a body, but I don't ask about it.
There are
the best.
there are 5 people right now who just threw down their iPod and like ran into their attic. Like, where's my fucking pizza launcher? I know it's in here. Dad!
You promised. You said that if I kept up my GPA, that you wouldn't throw away my pizza launcher.
What do you mean I'm 32?
What do you mean you died 7 years ago?
Dad, how long have I been asleep? Dad, I think that old man was a genie. Dad, I think I got a genie curse.
Dad, Arnold Schwarzenegger's on TV and he says he's governor. What's going on?
I used to be Zac Efron and now I'm Steve Buscemi. Help me, Dad. I've got adult balls and no pizza launcher. What gives?
Dad, I wanted my Sudafed over the counter. What's going on? They said I couldn't at the store. Is that a problem you would run into? I can't find Jost on the shelves. Dad.
Do you want a Yahoo?
Hit me.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, hit me.
This Yahoo answer was sent in by Emily Wall. Thank you, Emily. It's by Yahoo Answers user Nagini Potter, who asks, could I use a water gun instead of a neti pot? This is an awkward question, but I've broken my neti pot, and I'd like to clear out my nasal passages before I leave in a little while, or I'll be uncomfortably congested for the rest of the day. I've got at my disposal a little toy water gun, and I've seen people use a squeeze bottle version of the neti pot. Would it be an efficient temporary replacement for my neti pot?
Only
Okay.
if it is a Super Soaker brand.
That's what I'm saying.
Squirt gun,
And not.
and it blows your mind out of your ear.
I think it's got to be a certain caliber Super Soaker too. I think a 50 is not going to get you there.
Oh, you're gonna need the 120.
I think 120 to 150 at the minimum.
You think 150? That might be a little
I
pushing it.
think you fucking get the one with the backpack in it and just like never.
Griffin, you crazy bitch.
I know.
Griffin, I know that you're gonna rebuke me here.
Okay.
Guys, the neti pot's dangerous.
It's not. 2 people.
I
It
used to
is.
be-
It's full of bacteria.
It's not
I used
full
to
of
be
back.
way
2
up on the
people,
pot.
2 people have died from using it.
How many people have to die before people stop pouring water in their face?
Some people need
Don't
it.
put that. The hole is not for that. God is looking down at you and saying, like, that's not the hole, Griffin. I told you where the hole was. It's your It's your singing hole.
I just want
That's
to be
where
there
water
when
goes.
some scientists say, hey guys, you know what always makes me feel better? Drowning. Let's see if we can't put that in some kind of home version that people can feel like they're drowning all the time.
Please just boil the water before you
Of
use it.
course
That's
I
all
boil. What do you
ask.
think? I make a homeless man gargle it and then spit it into my nose.
Now, Griffin, you did have your first neti experience,
I
right? This week. What did you think?
I'll tell you what's rough.
What?
I don't know how the flaps and flanges in there work. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know how the valves. I don't know how to operate those particular waterworks.
It's a real
I know.
wake-up call
Here's
when
the-
you realize
here's-
those two things are connected.
Let's talk about my flange control. Here's the things I can
Okay.
do. I can open up my wiener to pee when it's time to go do that. When I put water in my mouth, I know how to use my tongue to push the water down my throat. What I do not know how to do yet is to open my nose to connect the two nostrils and to somehow seal that tunnel so that things go in one side and out the other side without like ending up like in my eyes or something.
So wait, so did you like pour the neti pot in like your nose and like it came out your wiener? Is that what you're saying?
Where'd it come out? Griffin?
It came out like my mouth and stuff. It was
What? You didn't get the flow going?
huh? That's
You
when
didn't get it working?
I got it working eventually, but it takes some
Okay.
takes some doing. It's not as effortless as they make it look like on TV. On all
But
those
once you
neti
get it
pot
going,
commercials.
it's pretty pleasurable, right?
Once you get it
Once you-
going, oh my god, you guys, it's not pleasurable at all. But afterwards,
Is it like drowning?
No, it's I mean, if you do it wrong, I guess. But if you do anything wrong, it's like drowning because you could slip in a pool and drown.
Trav, have you nettied? Have you
No,
done the
I would
neti
never
pot?
do that.
Don't let your fear control you because
No, it's not fear.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Why not?
I have no desire.
You don't
You
have
probably haven't had these kind of sinus problems that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm on steroids right now for allergies. I have to take things to make my body and muscles stronger to fight the allergies. The
you feeling
allergies
better,
in
by the way?
Austin, the mold, it's like visible. You can see it. It comes and knocks on your door in the morning. It's like, hey, sup? Can I shove myself in you? Hey, do you mind if I cram? I say, oh no, get the pot, sweetie. Baby, get the hose.
Do you feel better?
I don't know that I'll ever feel better again.
Thanks, mold. Thanks for nothing. I know what always makes me feel better. Money.
That's very shallow, Dustin.
Do you think when the person who invented neti pot, they like for I would say
They were
about
trying to kill themselves?
for 18,
Yes.
18 months or so when they were workshopping it, they tried to pitch it as nose douche. They're like, this,
I can't get much traction.
This
with
dog won't hunt.
nose. I've been in so many businesses trying to sell them the nose douche, and no one will
They
take
seem
it.
on board till we get to the name, and then it's just like slam door.
Slam door.
what about hey? If I change it to face enema, is that better?
Hey, big news! You guys remember Stack Soap, right? We talked
Yeah.
about. Griffin wrote a great song for them. But you can now. I got mine this week. I know a lot of other MBMBaM listeners have gotten theirs recently. But now you can buy it. If you missed out on the Kickstarter, you can go to Amazon and look up Stack Soap and get it with free shipping.
That's
You can
fucking.
just search for Stack Soap.
That's so great.
Or you just go to stacksoap.com. That's going to take you directly to Amazon. But it's great. It's like $12 for 6 bars.
Free
and
shipping, like that's you can't beat that.
It's soap that stacks in itself. So when you get down to just a sliver, then you put it up. You put it in the new bar because it's got a divot. And it's an endless cycle of soap. It's amazing. So go buy it. Stacksoap.com.
I got my stack soap in actually last week, and it's. I don't know if it's sad or awesome that I haven't used it yet because I'm waiting for my current bar of soap to get down to the stupid sliver. And once I make the exchange, it's gonna be the best. It's gonna be so
It
exciting.
really
never
is.
look
I get
back.
so excited.
I am excited. Like
when I, think
when
it
I
comes
shower,
up.
Once you go stack, you never go back.
I have been lathering like a fucking crazy
yeah.
person lately because
Laid
I
on
want to get
thick.
this stupid shitty bar down to a point where I can stack it up. You know.
My Brother Me is supported in part by Bing. It's got a new social search that will bring together all your favorite people from social networks like Facebook, Twitter, and into one place where you can exchange ideas, you can discover new things, and it'll help you to do things together. Check it out at Bing.com because Bing is for doing.
It'll bring you together. You can come together and talk about my brother, and me.
Say, hey, I heard this new podcast.
I heard this old-ass podcast, this old beat-up podcast, but they talked about Bing, and I knew it was fresh.
It sounded fresh to me. It brought it all home.
What if there was a site called Bong?
You check out Bong? No, Bong's a weak shit.
No,
Go
it's
to
still a
Bing.
search engine, but it finds you exactly what you do not want.
This is terrible. I searched for Jim Varney. It's just a picture of his casket. Like, what?
Bong.
Bong is such a
Bong.
downer. It's not even that it's wrong. It's like morally wrong.
Bong is for uh-oh. Guys, it's Friday on the Independent Film Channel. It's Comedy Bang Bang, airing at 10/9 Central. The guest this week is Michael Cera.
Who?
Michael Cera.
He's America's heartthrob.
Did you not know who he was, or was I just not loud enough?
Yeah. It's both.
Michael Cera! And Paul F. Tompkins is there!
It sounds like you're yelling to your old wife in the other room. Honey!
Mike-
Honey, come in! Comedy
Michael
Bang Bang's on!
Michael Cera's on TV.
You love that Michael Cera. He was on Arrested Development.
He's that little sliver of a boy from Arrested Development. He's a man.
You loved him. He was in that show where he fought all the evil ex-guys.
He's a fraction of a boy!
You like him. He's non-threatening.
He looks like a normal boy who's been whittled down.
They need to find a larger boy to
He
put
looks
him
like
in.
he would fit into another boy and then combine and be an infinite loop of boys.
So, what else is going on the show?
Well, in this week's episode, Reggie, the musical host, worries that product placement is taking over the show, and Scott Ackerman gets warned about his future by the Cake Boss. So,
Cake Boss.
Cake Boss, everybody. That's this week's episode of Comedy Bang Bang. Check it out. IFC 10/9 Central. Lock it in.
Hey, brothers. So, I have a name that is somewhat gender neutral. It is used as a girl's name more frequently now, but was originally only a boy's name. My problem is that while I like my name, people often assume I am male before we meet. I also receive mail addressed to Mr. Perhaps I'm overreacting, but I'd like to avoid future gender mix-ups. Advice? That's from Secret Girl in Virginia.
And that's from Mark.
Well, Steven. Well, let's ask Griffin. Since Griffin, you've got a girl's name. So what is it like to often be
Go
assumed
fuck
that you're a
yourself
girl?
in the throat.
No, but I'm just saying, like, every other Griffin is a girl, right?
So-
like, you're the only male Griffin.
You're the only male Griffin. You're living your life as the only male Griffin. Looking for one other Griffin that you can help repopulate your species with. I think that's a great thing because I'm always excited when I think, like if it's a work situation, for example, and I think the person is a man and then it turns out it's a woman, I get excited because it's like, oh, good, they'll be competent. And they'll actually be able to do this thing. And they'll
Thank
actually...
God I was worried that they would be dumb, but they're
I thought it would be dumb, but it turns out that they are a woman, so that
Also,
is quite a relief
I think
for
in
me.
a professional kind, I think it's kind of a little bit of that secret power, like when you know something the other person doesn't, right? And you roll up and they had like addressed yourself as like Mister, and you instantly have a leg up on this person because it's like, oh no, actually I'm a girl, so now you're embarrassed, so now I'm running the meeting.
Well, I don't think that just because the person assumed you're a man and it turns out you're a woman that you automatically get to run the meetings. But
I think
know
that is
that
how
you
it
haven't
works.
worked in a traditional business.
No, this is you. If you can weave a thick enough mystery, then you win the game of Clue. Oh fuck! I was thinking about the game of Clue, not professional business settings. I do that all the
Right.
time.
Yeah, that's a big mix-up.
Stupid.
Could you start addressing yourself as like Miss whatever your name is? So,
Why
like,
should no?
all
That's,
the time?
That's
No?
That's you don't need a horse and pony shit. Why give a fuck, man?
Yeah, wait a minute. Now I think about it, this isn't your concern.
No, it's not.
It's their problem.
Yeah, you don't have to do jack shit. They're the ones that come out looking like, you know, they assumed and they made asses of themselves and me.
That is a power.
Now I hated Travis's idea, but like with the Miss. But what about Lady? if somebody's like her guy's name is Gaga Peterson, I don't know much about him, but he's supposed to come in here for an interview. That's confusing. If it turns out it's Lady Gaga, oh my. Well, I know. There's no question there.
What about Duchess?
Duchess Ralph.
What about? I'm totally you guys know this about me. I'm totally gender blind. Like it doesn't matter to me. So what if
He actually can't distinguish.
What if your prefix was just Well,
Your move, hotshot.
that's not a good prefix. That's not like a legally recognized.
You think that's
prefix.
like too many words?
Too many words, definitely.
I think it's got to be just a series of letters. I don't think you can make a sentence out of it. Your sentence, like your prefix, can't be like, "Guess what gender I am?" Because you're probably wrong.
what if it was just
That's a
what
little
if it was
bit
just Griffin McElroy?
The one that always confuses me is Mr. MSSR. What's that mean?
Monsieur.
You know what really confused Mr. I love that band.
I think that's two wrongs don't make a right though, and that means feminine.
What if your name is Dr. Hughley and you become a doctor, right, guys? Fuck.
Did you also mean DL?
No, he's brother. His lesser known medical brother, Dr.
Oh, of course he's a brother, Travis. God damn it. Can you get through one show without being wicked racist?
What if your name is Jr. Jr. Jr.? I made myself laugh at that. I'm Jr. Jr. Jr.
What if your name is Carl's Jr. and get a job at Carl's Jr.?
Oh man. What if you're in the band Junior Senior and you're somebody's dad and son with the same name?
Simultaneously. And you're also a medical doctor and a lawyer.
And a senior in high school. Fuck.
So
Wait, hold on. Now, Justin, what prefix do you get for being a lawyer?
you get a suffix, Esquire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So I'm high school high school senior.
Junior from the
Junior,
band
junior,
Senior,
junior,
and my
senior,
dad
senior,
has-
junior,
shares
Esquire.
the same name, PhD. I'm not a doctor. That's just a part of my name. It's a dangling modifier. It's pronounced junior, senior. Shake your coconuts!
Oh, golly. I am taking my first vacation in a year in early July. My new job is in upstate New York. I'll be spending 3 weeks visiting family and friends in Galveston and Austin, Texas, respectively. Before this year, I always took the existence of evenings and weekends to myself to be for granted. Always spent my vacations just lounging around, eating my parents' food. But now that I don't just have a job, but actually live on the job, I'm afraid of wasting my precious vacation time in front of the tube. How can I get the most out of my vacation and return to the relatively real world refreshed? That's from Overworked in New York.
Bunch of drugs.
No.
No,
Yes,
you really want that
just
lost week.
Drug
Absolutely.
it out.
Like a Jimmy Buffett song on a drunk.
Like
on
if
acid.
you were Jimmy Buffett in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Right. Just trying to kill yourself on daiquiris. I think, honestly, the best thing you can do for vacation is, a lot of people like a busy vacation. Maybe if their day-to-day lives are pretty slow paced. I think they like, something with a lot of activity. I personally think that you should just try to counter program, like whatever you get an influx of in the workplace, then you should try to avoid that at all costs to really help to bring balance to your life. It's technology for me. I gotta try to steer clear of it to have it relaxing. I'm usually fairly successful at that, but that's key for me.
I remember being a kid and we go on big family vacations and everything. At 9 and 10, all I wanted to do was everything all the time. So we get there and be like, let's go mini golfing, let's go do laser tag, let's go to the beach, let's go see a movie, let's go to the mall, and mom and dad would be like, can we just not? Can we just sit here on the porch and not do anything?
Just
and
go make a
read
turkey
book?
sandwich for yourself. Get out of our sight.
And I couldn't understand it. I was sitting there like, you're on vacation and we're not doing anything. And only now, as an adult, do I kind of sit there and go, man, there's nothing like knowing you've got nothing to do.
I was the
You can
shittiest
just,
kid ever.
sit. I was just such a dickhead.
Such a piece of shit.
I'm glad mom and dad didn't just leave me at the beach.
That's why I like going on vacations with my sister-in-law, Riley. She's 11 years old, and if I get that little tickle in the back of my throat. That that youth, that young spirit I still have. My wild oats. I think, hey, I'll make this kid do something with me. Hey kid, let's go play a game or something. But if the kid is like wanting to do something and I don't want to, I just put her in a closet.
Yep.
You're gonna be the
It's not
best.
my
They're
kid.
compact. They're very small. They don't need a lot of room.
You are
Yeah, I
going
put
to
her
be.
in there with my rock and roll vacuum.
You are gonna be a superb father one day.
Thank you.
You are gonna
I
make
believe so.
one child very, very, very happy for like a few minutes at a time.
I'm gonna
Whenever it's convenient for you, you will make that child so happy.
I'm gonna be the Cliff Huxtable of my state.
Okay, I'm not. I don't get the reference.
He's a Cosby.
He is a Cosby.
He's one of the.
He's a
one of
Cosby cosplayer.
Sure.
He's one of the permutations of after Cosby's fourth generation. He was Cliff Huxtable. After Leonard Part 6 died, Cosby regenerated as Cliff Huxtable.
Why did they call the show the Cosby Show, but he was not? The character was not named Cosby. I just had a problem with that. Like, who are they trying to fool by changing his name, Cliff Huxtable?
Well,
Just
in
make him
case
Bill
they-
Cosby. Everybody knew it was up.
They didn't know how many Cosby regenerations they were going to get through.
Oh, I see.
So the people were crazy about the Cliff Huxtable regeneration, and they were originally going to go ahead and do the Cosby regeneration from the Cosby Mysteries during that series, but people were so crazy about it that they couldn't ever, switch over.
And people were really confused at that time that Cosby regenerated and he was British.
Yeah.
And he had a bow tie.
Do you
and
remember
fez.
when Theo died and they recast him as a robot dog? That was pretty weird.
Yeah, that one was weird.
Fuck.
Do you guys? Can anybody on this call tell me what the Cosby regeneration name was in the Cosby Mysteries? What the name of that regeneration was?
Schmiff Schmuxtable.
No, it's not Schmuxtable. Very close.
Ghost Dad.
Is actually Guy Hanks.
Okay.
It's not a good name.
Not at all. I don't know what to. I haven't been on a I'm going to. I think I'm going to. I'm going on vacation. Going on a beach vacation this summer. And I feel
Now,
like.
where are you going? I made a pitch for Tybee Island.
I'm gonna hit up South Kikulati, baby.
Now, what
I
does
don't know
that
what that
mean?
is.
That's what people in South Carolina call South Carolina.
I don't think any of them call it that.
Okay. I think I saw
You
that.
going to Savannah? Are you going to Savannah? Going to fan yourself, drink some mint juleps?
I actually can't say where I'm going because I don't want to be hunted down
By
Paparazzo.
by the Razzi.
Trying to get the topless pics of you.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I haven't been on vacation. I don't know what my body is gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna be like, let's just lamp, or is it gonna be like, I want to see all the sites because you'll never get a chance to see these sites for a while.
That's a good question. You gotta go someplace that's not very exciting. That's key.
I'm
went to
gonna take a week-long vacation, just lay on my couch.
Okay, that's a staycation.
No, I don't want to call it that. I'm an adult.
It's just called unemployment.
Yeah. It's just called... Travis hasn't been at work this week. Has anyone noticed that?
There's a strange smell coming from his bedroom. Travis is dead. I'm worried about that.
You guys want a Yahoo answer?
Yeah. I was trying to stall one out of you.
Here comes a fresh Yahoo answer for you.
Can you deliver that again with a bit more pizzazz?
Here's a hot and ready Yahoo answer. Oh, guys, there's some real. This one was sent by Secret Person. It's by Yahoo Answers user Desiree, who asks, "I'm a peanut butter lava lamp with pretty little unicorns on it. What are you? Don't be afraid to be crazy."
What the
fuck? I'm dying. I need to get out of my skin. This is terrible in here all of a sudden.
I'm puke. It's being boiled over and it's burned on the burner a little bit.
Ali Capalzi says, "I'm Arthur the Aardvark with no horns and pink spots and a black and white stripy headband and an allergy to peanut butter lava lamps with pretty little unicorns on it. Smile, 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 smile."
What?
I Love You says, "I'm a nerdy purple tiger with 3 tattoos. I just made that up because I'm smart, my favorite color, my favorite animal, and I like trees."
Oh, God bless it. I'm spiraling into madness.
So many
the real
people can't
podcast
just, like-
has continued on, and this is just all I can hear.
I'm a colorful
So many
dino that has superpowers. XPPPPP.
No, you're not. You're a sad, sad person.
I can just cut loose and be silly.
A shoe being thrown at you.
Bong.
That was the sound of a
This is the Yahoo Answers that Bong brings up.
I'm a purple cheese ball. My face is a grater that has a card on it. Come on, stupid lamp. Rat-cha-cha-cha-cha.
I'm the swirling pit of sadness that stares you down in the face every day.
I'm the unavoidable truth that your life is finite. Come climb in the tear pool,
I'm the
dipshit.
slow march of death, dragging you ever onward towards the grave.
I'm the drugs your dad used when you were a little kid that made you the way that you are today. Bop, 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 bop. I don't know where you have to put a Cosby riff at the end of each one.
Fuck that. Fuck that whole... That's not like a goof.
No.
That's not a fucking zinger. That's just...
There's not even a setup. It's not
There's
even
not
like
setup.
pick your favorite color. It's just like string together a big long mishmash of nonsense. Where
I'm a bacon abortion. Wow.
Now, are there any others? Because I my interest is piqued.
No, that's it. That's all. No, I mean there's more, but I'm not gonna read anymore. I'm not gonna.
I'm a mildly successful accountant with kids that don't respect him.
Come on, Griffin, give me more. I know there's more in there.
I'm a reckless individual with 4 eyes, green hair, 2 left feet, an extra toe, and a severely big head.
Okay, now he didn't get it. Now he didn't get the purpose of this experiment.
I'm Charles Manson's love child. Burp, 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 burp.
It's
Maybe
like-
this. Oh, guys, what if this is a brilliant government, like a sting operation, and all of these answers psychologically can be broken down to figure out who's a terrorist and who's not.
Oh my God.
Can I see?
Uncle Sam's become so crafty. He can't tell if I got bombs in my shoes, so I gotta take them off. But he can tell if these fuckheads are gonna try to attack a beloved American landmark.
I'm a plaid triceratops with bubble gum coming out of my ears. Oh my God!
Take him.
Oh my God. Man, this sounds like a fucking character creation sheet for Dungeons and Dragons and fuck you.
Here's a good Yahoo answer. Well, I suppose that's subjective. It's sent by Stephen Lewis. Thank you, Stephen. It's by Yahoo Answers user Lil Redhead, who asks, I want my tattoo covered up with another tattoo. Okay, so I have a tat on the small of my back. It's one of my daughter's names, but I would like to covered with another tat. The name is Jade. Any ideas of anything big to cover it? You don't have to be specific, just a general idea of some things that may work. Thanks much, and a happy Friday, y'all! Additional details. I'm covering up my daughter's name because I have gotten another tattoo with both of my daughter's names in it. So I don't see a point as to having her name twice when my other girl only has one spot. I'm not a bad mother, lol.
Yeah, well,
What about not Jade?
That's pretty good.
okay.
Fuck
It's
you,
big.
Very
Jade.
good.
Check that out. You think you get 2 placements? Nah.
Look at this. It's still your name, but I just drew a grave around it. Now it looks like Jade is buried here.
Now, what about with very little altering?
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Or just Jaden.
Jaden Smith.
Jaden would be
I mean,
easier because you could just add the N instead of having to.
yeah,
just
but
add
what
the
if you're
N.
not a fan of Jaden and you're just a friend of Jada? And you-
I don't really like. I like the source material. Do not like the byproduct.
No,
No thanks.
you mix a little Will Smith in there. It gets very distasteful for me.
Pardon me, Jordan, but I saw the new Karate Kid, and I'm having a stroke. All my woots are wrong.
Strokes are funny.
Could you write dragon at the end of it, and then it's like Jade Dragon, and then it's like a mysterious source of power in your chakram?
What about a giant butterfly?
But it would still say.
Where's
say
the
Jade.
joke?
There's no joke. I like butterflies.
Okay, cool.
Don't judge.
Is that how tattoos
you
work?
just-
Can you just put a thing over it, or
Do you remember the game Upwards?
Yeah.
It's a lot like that.
is it? If somebody gets tattoos over and over again on the same spot, they'll just have like a dorsal fin by the end of it. What's wrong with your back? It says Jaden Mystery, and then there's
I was a
butterfly.
big fan of Jason Mraz back in the day, and I needed to get that covered up.
Just
And then he just kept dragging me back in with his siren call. And
change your tattoo so it says Jades and Mraz, just so people know.
Jadera diet pills. There you can get an ad.
Can you?
A sponsorship.
Here's what I got it. You get an eraser,
Okay.
a tattoo eraser, erase the
Okay.
E, have another kid, name him Jad. Or erase the D and the E, and then it's just Ja. Or erase the D and the E, and then put an I, and then a space, and an H-O, and then it's Jai-Ho, like in the Slumdog Millionaire movie. You guys...
That's timely.
I'm not a bad mother. I'm just a big fan of
I
Slumdog
love
Millionaire.
Jai-Ho. That's how that song goes. The Jason Mraz cover of Jai-Ho. Did you hear it?
So crunchy.
Jai-Ho, ba-do-ba-bo.
Bong.
Fuck.
So once the show has been reduced to just clicks and noises,
Yeah.
we don't have to do it anymore. Is that the rule?
That's usually
Yep.
the
Once we've convinced everyone else to turn it off, we can stop doing
erase the
Okay.
J, replace it with an S, and then it's a Sade tattoo. You're welcome. Erase the A, turn it into a U. Jude Law. There's so many opportunities here.
Get rid of the J, add a D at the end, put an F at the beginning. It's faded.
Get
Come on, brah.
E. Lose the E, put a D in. Judd. Ashley Judd. No, wait, you gotta get a U in there. Fuck. Hold up. Let me try it again.
Okay, lose the J, add a B and an L, and then you're celebrating Wesley Snipes' movie.
Get rid of D-E, put I-L. Jail tattoo.
Here's the solution for all of this.
Okay.
Just get a tattoo of somebody else around it that has that tattoo. So it's not you that has a tattoo of Jade.
Your
It's-
tattoo has it.
Your tattoo has a tattoo of Jade.
I don't
So
know
it's
where
like-
he got it. He wandered off for 5 minutes and came back with it.
Baby, it's not that I love Jade more. It's that guy from Pawn Stars loves Jade more, and I have a tattoo of him. So you
The
see,
big
it's-
hoss loves it more.
it is actually his tattoo from that. What's that fat piece of shit?
His name is Jade. Oh! Perfect. Ideal scenario. How
I'm
much
so glad
bang.
that worked out and was true.
How much work would it take to get that Jade changed to just Krayshawn? How many letters is that different?
What? Just get a big black bar over it. People say, I thought you had to tattoo your daughter's name there. Nah, actually, fuck her. I hate that kid. I'm over it. She had a good run, but it's done.
How did you not realize that you got the same word tattooed on your body twice, you dumb...
Oh, shit. Damn it.
Ah, fuck.
Damn.
I already had a Jade. Fuck. It's not like when you go to the supermarket, you go to Target and you buy season 5 of Top Chef and you get home and you're like, ah, fuck, I thought I had season 4, but now I have 2 seasons. It's a word on your body. I don't have any of those. If I had one, I would know it. Stupid fuck.
Fuck. This has been My Brother, and Me, an advice show for the modern era. Thank you so much for listening yet again to our program. I know that sounded just there like a rough edit, but in actuality,
We
that
just
is the
ran
case.
out of steam.
We just ran
like,
out of steam and knew it when it happened.
It's these summertime months. We all have to turn our ACs off. I'm like delirious.
There ain't no cure for the summertime blues.
Right. Thank you to everybody tweeting about the show with the MBMBaM hashtag. Dale A. Cannibal Kisses. Bob Winston 42. Prickly Porcupine. Pita. Dude Girls. Indie Mike. Jam Collie. Tokyo Rude. The Kyle Lees. Planet JK. Iggy K. BuzzClick. Yeah, Pat. Cosmo Doodle Cat. Everybody, thank you for tweeting about the show. If you would like to tweet about the program, just again use that MBMBAM hashtag. Thank you to Teddy Corgi also for tweeting about the program. That's the best way we have of sharing it. If you are going to tweet about the show, maybe include a link to our sampler there. It's bit.ly/it's MBMBaM.
I want to thank John Roderick and the Long Winters for the use of our theme song "It's a Departure" off the album "Putting the Days to Bed." It's a fantastic little album. It's got all kinds of earworms and ditties.
Excuse me?
It's got earworms and ditties. Also, if you want to have your personal message promoted on My Brother and Me, or your business message, you can find out how to do that at MaximumFun.org/Jumbotron. And you can find all of the necessary legal filings and FCC paperwork there. Also, if you haven't, Give a listen to some of our other Maximum Fun shows. Throwing Shade, Stop Podcasting Yourself, Jordan Jesse Go, Judge John Hodgman, Bullseye. Each one a gem, more than the other.
All of them.
All
of them
gems.
good.
A pocket full of kryptonite.
And go check out, when you're at the MaximumFun.org homepage, just look over and see the little Max Fun merch link. And just go check out all the great t-shirts and books and everything that are there and buy a bunch of stuff, man. Just emblazing your chest with all of our logos and whatnot.
Or you can just go to maxfunstore.com.
That too. If you don't
That
like
works.
to click on links and stuff. If you're
All that
afraid of
stuff.
links and things.
Don't be afraid.
Also, tickets are on sale for Max FunCon East. We all got back from Max FunCon West earlier this month, and I think we can all agree it was the fucking best time ever. So that's definitely a thing you should check out if you live on the East Coast. It's going to be held in the Poconos, and surely a beautiful and majestic vista. So yeah, tickets are on sale right now. You can get them through the Max FunCon website. This Yahoo answer was sent in by question mark. Thank you, question mark. It's by Yahoo Answers user Frankie, who asks, "Can I get my dad arrested for watching the news?"
I'm Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
This has been my brother, and me. Kiss your dad. Square on the lips.
Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Man, these girls are smart, 3 stacks. These girls are smart. Play your part.